It's the Pacers in Indianapolis as we bring you an Eastern Conference contest. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with the fourth member of our team, Doris Burke. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup presented by State Farm. Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah the front line. Derrick Rose runs the show with Rip Hamilton to the side. And for Indiana, a tall bunch at 2, 3, and 4, George Granger in West. George Hill out there with Roy Hibbert. So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Noah with it. Outside Rose. And there's the pass to Hamilton. Here's Deng. The offensive rebound. Here's Rose. And that one's good. Rose has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Hill kicks to George. West, he's covered by Boozer. Outside for George. Here's the three. Shot's good. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Noah. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
DJ Augustine out there with Green. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Granger in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Here's Augustine. The Bulls knocking down the 3. There's the 3. Granger misses.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Green, no luck. Here's Bellinelli. He has 5. Deng, headed by Augustine. And there's Deng. That's good on the assist from Gibson. Deng's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Here's Granger and Gibson with the block. Here's Heinrich. No luck. And we're through
4 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Bulls. Their front court, Luol Deng, Carlos Boozer, and Joakim Noah in the middle. Rose and Rip Hamilton man the backcourt. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Blocked.
And guys, Deng has developed into a very good shooter, especially on spot-ups or maybe one-dribble pull-ups. He's got range. He's developed that out to the three-point line. But he really likes to go to that mid-range area. 1 or 2 dribbles into the paint, he'll rise up, shoot right over the top.
But you know what I like about him most, Steve? Deng is a very well-balanced player. He does a lot of good things offensively, but he's just as good at the defensive end. He's a big key to his team's tough defense.
The Pacers making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Heinrich comes in for Richard Hamilton. George against Deng. Augustine passes to West. Dishes it to Augustine. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you got to mention his free throw shooting from last season, an outstanding 88%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
That's got to be the biggest pair of free throws of the game so far, guys, because it turns this thing into a one-possession game.
Rose kicks to Boozer. Feeds it to Hamilton. Back to Boozer. He feeds it to Noah. Rose lets the three fly. And good on the basket. Book it. Rose has got 5.
And his skills go well beyond just his scoring ability. They really can run their entire offense through him.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's send it out to our Doris book. Doris?
Kev, for the Bulls, it's been an uncontainable game from their 2-guard off the bench. With the way he has been able to step in and contribute in this one, you have to wonder just how long he'll have a role as a bench player and not a starter.
Thanks, Doris. And you love to see that kind of effort from your starters. And here, we've seen that same sort of lift, guys, from the bench.
Yeah, man, I thought he was really a catalyst for them, Kevin. He got them going right away when he got in.
Instant energy is what he gave them, Steve, and you're exactly right. I thought he was their spark plug. The more performances like this that he continues to have, then obviously his minutes are going to increase as well.
The front line, Danny Granger, David West, and Roy Hibbert. Hill and George, they're manning the backcourt. That's the Pacers' 5. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for the Pacers. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Taj Gibson. And Richard Hamilton is subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. 26 seconds left in the 4th. West, good on the shot.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Indiana making some changes. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Hibbert, and it's Green in for Danny Granger. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Hill, and it's good.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
And they go to the intentional foul. Can't get the first one to drop. Both teams will make substitutions. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Connects!
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really did.